All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warriors Daily. So, folks, unfortunately, it kind of appears if Golden State's going to be making a move with the Utah Jazz. And by the way, somebody please tell Danny Ainge that your team sucks. The Utah Jazz just won 31 freaking basketball games, and even if you extend Lauri Markkanen and you want to keep him long term, well, good luck, Portland. You're basically the same freaking team, but you don't even have a Scoot Henderson. Like, the Utah Jazz are just really pissing me off this offseason. Lauri Markkanen to the Golden State Warriors would literally change every single thing known to man. But for some reason, Danny Ainge is all set on it. So we have to look into other alternatives and other options because, like we said in our video earlier today about Lauri, Golden State's a really good roster. Like, I get it, man. You lost Klay Thompson. I think that was more of a nostalgic loss. You lost Chris Paul. Chris Paul had decent statistics, never really felt an in-game impact. I always felt like Steve Kerr would deploy Klay, Steph, and Chris at the same time. I just never really thought that it was ever like this cohesive unit. And I think a guy like Walker Kessler would help out Golden State immensely. Like, folks, I understand Golden State statistically was a good rebounding team, but the Golden State Warriors are way too small. This team is way too small. They're way too small. So getting a 7-foot big man shooter, 3-level scorer, and Lauri Markkanen would literally change every single thing in humanity regarding Golden State this upcoming season. But Danny Ainge is Danny Ainge, so we're going to move on for the time being, or at least for today's video. So welcome back to Warriors Daily. If you guys are new here, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily dubs content. This is a 46-win team. Draymond Green doesn't do Draymond Green things. You're a 50-win team, and we could probably be having a completely different conversation at this point in time, but it is all hearsay. Welcome back to the channel. If we could try and get this video to 250 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So Walker Kessler is interesting to me because, once again, we have to deal with Danny frickin' Ainge, but this is a guy they're trying to ship. He's over 7 feet tall. He's like 250 pounds, and he's coming off 2 great seasons, but he's just on the Utah Jazz. In 2 years, Walker Kessler has averaged only 23 minutes per game, but he's given me 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. So, yes, he would greatly help out the Golden State Warriors. And once again, I understand the Warriors were they were a good rebounding team, but they still lack size, folks. The Warriors still lack size. That's the whole draw to Lauri Markkanen. So I want to use this time to look into other options, but real quick on Walker Kessler, because he's flying all across NBA trade rumors. And once again, I can't say this enough. All of a sudden, in like 1 week time, I've become this big Utah Jazz hater. I don't know what the hell Danny Ainge is doing. I literally have no idea what the hell he's doing. Walker Kessler, to me, is a really good buy low candidate. They seem to be fielding offers. And it actually, at the time of this recording, it kind of appears to me Walker Kessler will be shipped this summer or at absolute max in the next year from now. But once again, just like Lauri Markkanen, not huge on doing business with Danny Ainge. So I saw this article here, and it was going through, I actually have it here. Let me give credit where credit is due. This is from an article on CBSSports.com from Sam Quinn. Oh, great. Anyways, these are the best NBA free agents. Kyle Lowry does not fit the Golden State Warriors, so we're just going to end that there. Gary Trent Jr. does not fit the Warriors, so we'll end that there. Tyus Jones does not fit the Warriors, so we'll end that there. Although I would actually, honestly take all 3 of those players. I do want that to be known. Isaac Okoro, I'm all set there. Maybe if Golden State didn't have Steph Curry, I mean, maybe. Wow, this is really biting me in the ass here. Luke Kennard, all set there. And the reason I'm all set on all of these players is because you picked up D'Anthony Melton, Buddy Hield, and Kyle Anderson. Kyle Lowry, no need for him. D'Anthony Melton. Gary Trent Jr., Buddy Hield, no need for him. Tyus Jones, D'Anthony Melton, no need for him. Isaac Okoro, kind of all set in general. Luke Kennard, Buddy Hield. Landry Shamet, Buddy Hield, all set there. Markelle Fultz, all set in general. Gordon Hayward, interesting. One big thing for the Golden State Warriors is Andrew Wiggins. Like, if we go back to the championship year of Andrew Wiggins, Why would you ever trade him, right? Why would you ever trade championship Golden State Warrior Andrew Wiggins? But then we watched basketball last season, and unfortunately, we watched 82 games of the Warrior season, and Andrew Wiggins dealing with a bunch of personal stuff. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because what he's dealing with is just dude, I don't care if you're like freaking LeBron James. I don't care if you're Elon Musk or Donald Trump. Like, if you're dealing with family issues as far as like health and death goes, it just becomes difficult because basketball is a business, but that's personal. So I want to give Andrew Wiggins the benefit of the doubt, but it appears like Golden State's perfectly fine trading away Andrew Wiggins. Gordon Hayward, I don't have much interest in. He was an absolute disaster in Oklahoma City. He was better in Charlotte, but he had more options when like health is a big thing. I'm not huge on Gordon Hayward coming to Golden State. Like, I assume that makes sense to everybody watching this. Maybe if he decided to just straight up sign with them for like a veteran's minimum, let's give him a shot. But I might be all set there. DePaul Reed just got picked up earlier today. And then we finally have Daniel Tice, who was picked up a couple of days ago. So that's perfect. That was a very up-to-date article that we just read here. The whole video, this was 14 hours ago too. Both Daniel Tice was signed over a day ago, right? And Paul Reed, all right. So yeah, this is what we talked about in our video earlier today with the Golden State Warriors. If you miss out on Lauri, it becomes a waiting game. And we talked about Lauri Markkanen and how the Utah Jazz, he's set for extension on August 7th. But if he doesn't sign it on August 7th, or maybe it's August 6th or whatever, I don't give a rat's ass. If he doesn't sign the extension for like the day past he's eligible on August 7th, he can't be traded until literally the day of the trade deadline. So that doesn't do me much for Golden State unless they're willing to lock him up long term. But that would probably mean you're moving on from Jonathan Kuminga, and I'm kind of all set there. Other trade rumors would include, like, as far as big name, like needle moving guys, would be Brandon Ingram. I don't think he offers me much in Golden State because I have Jonathan Kuminga and I have Andrew Wiggins, but I mean, to be honest with you, if they made a package of like Andrew Wiggins and some picks for Brandon Ingram, I would definitely not be upset. I just don't think that's a move that they're really interested in. So, yeah, trade for Lauri Markkanen. Try and trade for Lauri Markkanen. Warriors fans watching this video, first off, hit the like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already. Give me a comment down below. Let's assume Lauri's not available. Are you running this roster this season? Are you making a move? Let me know for who. Thank you for watching. Peace.